What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be reviewing Put a Ring on It. If you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and comment what you thought of tonight's episode. It gave what it needed to give. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right up into this video. So we start off, we see Darian. And this is where we left off, right? We left off with Darian contemplating whether he wanted another date with Kai. Okay? That's how I'm going to start saying her name. So he hesitates. And then he's like, you know what? I would like a second date with Kai. Ugh. Darian, please. I'm going to get into it. I ain't even going to start yet. I'm just starting off, okay? So then Alexa is pretty teed off, as she should be. I feel like Damien's a jerk. Damien, whatever his name is, he's a jerk. Why would he go on a second? None of the other guys wanted to go on a second date, but he like high so much he need a second date. Ciao, bye. I'm already not for this show. Anyway, it's the ladies' turn to go on their dates. Okay, about time, child. I'd be sitting waiting if I was on that show. Oh, it's time? Okay, I'm ready. We see Jessica and Eric first. Jessica's going out on her date, and Eric sees her and he's like, oh, you dressed up for your little date? Oh, baby, it's a big date. Don't be trying to downplay my date. It's a big date. And Eric makes her do like this little turn. Oh, let me see. He's like, are you driving or he driving? Jessica's like, I'm going to let him drive. Eric's like, no, you driving. Well, why did you ask if you just going to tell her what to do? Sir. Her date comes. He walks up to the door and it's a no. For me. He's not my type, but who am I? I'm just a little reviewer behind a little cartoon. It's a no for me. I don't like his hairline. Eric answers the door like he's her father. He's like, who you here for? Where you know her from? I don't know. She ain't here. Close the door. Eric, you doing a lot. Stop playing. So eventually he opens the door back and her date comes on in looking like he is. And yeah, so they head on out. Well, first he comes up and he chills with them, introduces himself. Jessica looks good in that dress. I like that dress. I need that. He gives her a hug. Go ahead and look at the cheeks. As she turned away, I said, oh, child, he in his house looking at his girl cheeks. Wow, this is extreme. I don't know if I know I couldn't be on this dang show. Eric says his deal breaker is cheating. But Eric, the first year of your relationship, according to Jessica, you was dipping and doing with other girls. Now, I don't know if that was cheating, but it sounds like it was. Moving on. We hear Jessica say that her date is her type. She physically is attracted to him. Ooh, girl. Okay. But then again, you with Eric, so child. Anyway. Jessica is on her date and she says that she doesn't trust Eric. And her date is pretty much saying everything that you would want to say to a woman. Oh, I make sure you trust me, baby. Oh, we be married by now. Child, what is this? I don't like when the dates come on there like, oh, I would have did this. I would have did. Nobody cares. I don't. I'm still in a relationship and I'm still with my man. Trying to say everything that she want him to, he think she want him to, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Jessica date tells her that he's 32 years old and he never had a girlfriend. Anytime dudes be thinking that's a flex, it's not. That means you've been thotting and plotting for 32 years. And you was either afraid of commitment or just couldn't get a girl. So that's not appealing. Oh, I ain't never been in a relationship. I'm 32. You're going to keep not being in a relationship. You don't have any skills. No relationship means no skills. Relationships are hard. You think that's a flex? Anyway, it's a red flag. The date asks about what Jessica wants in her future, and Jessica said she would like to be married in the next 5 years. And the date's like, oh, me too. I'm all in. I'm all in. Child, you couldn't even commit to one girl in high school or elementary school or middle school. Now you all in with Jessica and you met her an hour or two ago? Child, bye. Next, we see Alexia and Darian, whatever his name is, child. So Alexa's waiting on her date, and Alexa said she hopes that her date isn't a fan of Darian. Baby girl, Darian had what, one or two hits, and I like that song. That's my song. I'm so sick of being lonely. That's my song. But child, I wouldn't know Darian if he was standing behind me in the grocery line, baby. Wouldn't know him. He looked like he could be my cousin, but as far as a celebrity, no ma'am. But it's cute you think your man is still like, oh shoot, is you that dude from Film Up? No, I don't think that's gonna happen, Alexa. So her date comes in. Well, I ain't gonna put too much emphasis on fine. He's fine. Okay, I was gonna say fine, but he's fine. He's cute. He needs to stop skipping leg day because his legs were small compared to that upper body. I don't like that. What's big, baby? Your upper body? His upper body was giving big, and then them legs was giving slim. I don't like that. I don't like when dudes come in, but this ain't my date. I get sidetracked. Darian opens the door and invites the date in. Darian don't seem like he cares, sweetie. He just come on in, you know what I'm saying? All right. Date sits down and tells them that he's a trainer. So Darian's like, oh, them trainers might take your girl. He's like, I don't do that. Okay, date. But you're here to take his girl out. I don't know. Moving along. Alexa said, you don't know who he is, do you? Her date was like, I never seen him a day in my life. Oh, okay. I wouldn't knew who he was either, child. I was looking at advertisements. I didn't know who he was. I'm with the date. So then we see Dr. Nicole. She's on her way to visit Sean and LaRonda at their house. This is my favorite couple. They are so cute, Sean and LaRonda. Sean is sitting on the couch with LaRonda. He's like, I'm nervous. And the doctor comes in and they immediately start to talking and they get into finances. And Sean basically says that he feels inferior about not being able to have a consistent income. Because remember, I told y'all last review that he does like acting, stand up, a little bit of music. He's a very artistic type of guy. And that's the main reason he doesn't want to go ahead and propose to LaRonda, because he feels like he's not financially stable. So LaRonda says that she doesn't care how much he makes. Yeah, girl, okay. As long as he working, though. He needs to be working. I don't care what he do, but bring some income in. Sean feels like he's not worthy if he doesn't provide, which is sad. I mean, I don't want him to feel like that, but I mean, being a man, a big part of being a man is, I guess, the feeling of providing and protecting. So maybe that's why he feels like, hey, if I don't provide, I'm worthless. Sean gets emotional and he says that he saw his father basically work, bring the check to the house, go back out and keep working. And it kind of did something to him because he feels like, if I'm not doing that, then what am I doing? Yeah, so he has some childhood trauma that he really needs to work through, continue with a therapist with. And LaRonda just looks so pretty. She's a really pretty lady. And you could tell that their love is like genuine. Alexa, we see her out with her date, Chris. Okay, Alexa says that Chris is her type physically. He's cute. She says that it's weird being on a date without Darian. Well, I guess so. You've been with him 14 years, so it should feel a little weird. But, yeah, that's what you're here to do. Date Muscle Man. So they went to a batting cage. And I thought that was a good date. Alexa is athletic. She used to play ball, so it was good that they went to a batting cage so that they can do something a little different. I want Alexa to be with this man because Darian is playing games and she deserves better. I said what I said. Maybe not this man, but child, any man, because he ain't what I would look at, but just I want her to be with a man other than him. Because, ugh. So Alexa tells her date, Chris, that she's in her 30s and she's been with Darian since she was about 19, and there was never any talk of marriage. Baby, why are you still there if that's what you want? Get out. Get out now while you still have time. Darian trying to go on second dates with Kai. Why? I don't know. But you need to stop because he would have married you by now, especially if he knows that that's something you desire. Why is he still playing games? Chris says that Alexa's beautiful, but I don't know. I don't think the vibe was there that they needed in order for it to be like a second date qualifier. Chris asks Alexa what she likes to do. He put an emphasis on she because he was like, you've been with that guy so long. I don't want you to be like, I want you to know who you are, basically. And Alexa says, I know who I am. I'm an alpha. That's the thing with telling a guy, like, you've been with somebody 14 years and y'all not married. Because it's like, what was going on? Because it's like, I don't know. Maybe it left a image in Chris' head. But after she told him that, he was kind of like, okay, so are you your own person? Can you think for yourself? I don't know. Chris says that he wants to be aligned with the person that he's with. You and Alexa aren't given aligned. You guys are a little off. Both nice people, but it's not a love match. Sean and LaRonda, we see them. And LaRonda looks cute. She's dressed for her date. And Sean, he needed this wake-up call. He needed to see LaRonda get dressed up because he went out with his date with that girl, so, and he was all, kind of hyped to go. So he needed LaRonda to get cute and go on her date. I was loving it. He's low-key sweating. You could tell. He's like, put a pin in your shirt. What, Sean? It's like, yeah, the girls is out. Okay, they supposed to be out. I'm on a date. Hello. Ew. LaRonda, she's not gonna pin that shirt. LaRonda date shows up at her house and he introduces himself as Jay Morris, which I thought was pretty annoying. Jay Morris. Anyway, Jay Morris knocks on the door and Sean is like, that's a corny little knock. And it was. He was like, ding, 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 ding. I was like, okay. I was with Sean on that. And LaRonda was like, don't be talking about my date. Jay Morris comes in and he says, peace and blessings. Okay. Sean. Sean's on defense. He's got his defense mode up, right? And they sit down at the table and Jay Morris is like, yeah, so I want to be with somebody who's looking for what I'm looking for. Sean is like, what are you looking for? Baby, to go out on a date with your girl. You didn't know? That's why he's here. He's trying to take her. That's what's about to go down, Sean. So Sean says that this experience isn't fun anymore. I bet it ain't. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun, ain't it? Sean, you better cut it out. So they walk out and this dude is sweating. He immediately starts pacing, gets down, do some push-ups. Child, we go to a commercial. He's still doing push-ups when we come back. Now he doing pull-ups. I'm like, oh my God, is this what men do when their girl is out on a date with somebody else? So he calls his friend, right? He calls his friend and he's basically like, yo, I can't take it. I can't take she on a date with somebody else. Woo, woo, woo. And the date's like, don't sweat it. That's your girl. She good. You trust her, right? You trust her. He was like, yeah, but he was scared. And we in that scene with him going to a bathroom and throwing up, baby. He was sick to his stomach. He couldn't even take the thought of LaRonda being with somebody else. He was sick. I was like, oh, he loved that girl. Don't even worry about it, child. He's yours. He'll be proposing by the end of the season. Jay Morris. I'm calling him Jay Morris. Now we see Jay Morris picking out wine with LaRonda. And their vibe is kind of cute. They match each other a little bit. So they're eating meats and cheeses, and Jay Morris decides to, hey, you know, I'm a big kid at heart. I want to throw the food in your mouth from across the room. Why would we do that? You know what? LaRonda is a good sport. She's a fun girl because I'm not doing that. What? It's going to hit me all on my forehead and everywhere. And I got on makeup. A grape on my makeup? I'm good. But, you know, she's a fun girl. I'm not, apparently. I'm pretty much a bore. I like to keep it cute, and I also keep it mute on dates. You gotta ask me everything, because, baby, I act like I don't know you. So what else to ask you? I hate dating. Anyway, John starts singing her a song. He's like, I wrote a song for the date. Okay, John, you a singer-songwriter. Come on. He was giving, John Legend, and I don't like John Legend voice either, so that's what he was giving, okay? The song was cute. He was giving very much, I want to write jingles for, put a ring on it. Make this y'all intro, cut me a check, and we good. I ain't worried about no date. I just wanted this song to be on the TV. Y'all remember Jamie Foxx? He used to write jingles on his show. That's where my mind went when he was like, put a ring on it. I was like, oh, he trying to get a check. He want to write a jingle, baby. I know what you doing, John Jay Morris. So then he tells LaRonda, oh, you know, I want to go on a second date. And LaRonda's like, we'll see. You know, I can't make a decision just yet, but we'll see. LaRonda already knew she wasn't going out with that man no more. The couples meet back up, right? The doctor asks all the ladies about their dates. So Alexa starts off, and she says that her date looked good. He was her type initially. And Darian says that he was a dork. I ain't heard dork in so long. That was funny. I giggled. Even though Darian, And the couple says that after these dates, they pretty much talked all night. One night, they talked all night, I guess, about their relationship and where it's going and what they want. So they've said that made them feel closer and like they are progressing. Now we see Jessica and Eric. Jessica says that Brandon was very attractive and that they don't trust each other. Her and Eric, they don't trust each other, and that's cool because we still gonna get married. Fuck you talking about? The doctor's like, so y'all gonna build a foundation doesn't have trust. It's kind of rocky. Y'all gonna build a marriage on that? And she's like, yeah, why not? Jessica, you just want to be married just to be married. Eric ain't the one for you. I just need you to see that. Now we see LaRonda and Sean. LaRonda says that her date was a gentleman and he wrote her a song. Go ahead and serenade her with a song. And Sean says that he got physically sick after they left. Like, at first he was cool, but as the day went on, he just was like, oh my God, I can't take it. LaRonda says that Sean gets in his feelings, obviously. Sean looks sad in this moment. And he said that he has a fear of being like his dad and gets emotional. And the doctor asks, well, are you like your dad now with LaRonda? How your dad was with your mom? And he's like, absolutely not. Well, you've already made the first step. Sean makes everyone tear up in the room. And he just needs some healing. I think with therapy, Sean will probably be ready to marry soon. So now they go around and they ask the ladies, would they like another date? So Alexa says no, I'll pass. Ugh, okay. I guess, baby. I don't think that the connection was there with that date, but I need her to be with anybody else. Jessica also says no, she'll pass. And Eric just begins cheesing. They're always excited when they're not going on another date when Jessica and Eric don't pick to go on another date. It's so annoying. She should have went on another date with him and his hairline. But whatever. LaRonda, we go to her. And she's hesitant to speak a little, but she actually comes to the decision to decline her date, another date as well. And she says because she doesn't want Sean feeling how he was feeling, saddened in his feelings. But baby, LaRonda, let me tell you something. This is a dating show. There are more dates. Either way it goes, he's going to be in his feelings. So he can either put a ring on it, or he can just deal with you going out on dates with other dudes, because that's what y'all signed up for. But anyway, all three ladies say no. On the next episode, that the dates, they'll both, like, the couples will both be going on dates at the same time at the same restaurant. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be awkward. I'm here for it. I'm ready to see it. What is it gonna be given? It looks like Alexia and Kai gonna exchange some words. But that's what happens, Alexia. You should have went on a date with Muscle Man again. Then you wouldn't be feeling, well, you probably still would be feeling away, because you just need to leave Darian in the dirt. Okay, guys, that brings us to the end of our review. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my reviews. I review the whole season. And go ahead and comment what y'all thought of today's episode. Could you go on this show with your spouse? Could you go on this show with your spouse? I know I don't play about it. Which couple do you think will be proposed to at the end of the episode? Just let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys, I will see you on my next video. Ta-ta.